You're listening to Rebel Spirituality with me, Sam Goldfinch. Here's the truth. Wisdom doesn't follow rules. So each week we're going to explore what it means to wake up your way so you can live a more peaceful, creative and inspired life no matter your circumstances. It's time to blaze your unique path to truth. Hey team, I'm absolutely just going to speak from the heart on this one today because I've been with a lot of people recently and in a lot of groups where the topic of self-worth and value and being worthy and these things have come up. And I really just want to talk to this because, boy, have we got this so mixed up in our head, right? With this, so for so many of us, I include myself in this bracket, for so long, there is this idea that the only way that we're going to gain our value or our worth or our place in the world is by achieving a certain amount of things or by, filling this kind of like hole that we can feel that's in us that, if we don't create the thing or build the business or write the book or, whatever it might be, find the right job that serves people in the right way or whatever the thing is, that we won't have found our place, that we won't have value and that we're not worth anything. And I think for many people, they may have received that or they have received that message when they were young, that is a requirement. And I just want to reflect to zoom out for a minute here and just take us out into the world of nature. So go with me on this, right? If you imagine that you were just like flying through nature for a minute, right? Just you see in the trees and, wherever you're through a forest and there's like the animals are there, foxes, badgers, it doesn't matter what it is, right? There's just all this like incredible, beautiful stuff out there. Nothing is more valuable than anything else. In the truest sense, we can see that everything has its place. We can see that there's no badger or fox or tree that's in existence that isn't inherently valuable. Now, we as a society may place, I'm not just like the monetary value that we place on stuff based on our cultural values and the things like gold, for example, the fact that we use that as like as currency, as something that holds more value. We've made that up. We've created that. It could quite easily be something else that's more valuable than gold. We have these ideas of rarity and all these kinds of things. But I'm talking at a much, much deeper level than that. A much, much deeper level than that. There's nothing in life, there's nothing in nature that doesn't deserve its place and that isn't inherently valuable and beautiful at its source. And the same is true for you. The same is true for every single human on the planet. We have these beautiful faculties of being able to create stories and imagine the future and have ideas about ourselves and to create a self-concept so we can play the I'm not worthy game. But all throughout nature, that isn't being played. Like there's a deeper truth. There's a much, much deeper truth. So the thing is, we go out into the world and try and accomplish things in order to get our self-worth, but it doesn't come from there. It's subtractive. It comes from coming back to the truth of who we are. You're the intelligence behind life, as am I, at that deepest level. We're all one. We're one spiritual being playing this game in all these different ways. Ram Dass said, we're God in drag, right? And it's one of those things where at the deepest level, we're part of that one consciousness, that one intelligence, and we're unique and individual with our own gifts to bring to the world. But for so many of us, we've been caught up in the idea that that's our key motivation as well, that the accomplishments that we have, the things that we build, the legacy that we leave behind, that's what's going to give us our value. That's what drives us. But actually, if you go out into nature, you can see there's a natural drive. There's evolution, however it is that this thing works in the world of form, how it's moving from the formless and into form. There's this impulse, this creative impulse that's there for every single one of us. Can't get rid of it. And that's always going to be there. So it's safe for us to move into this space of recognizing who we are, the intelligence behind life, pure consciousness, and to live from that space. So there's nothing you need do in order to be valuable. You already are. Just the fact that you're here, that you can perceive that you're a part of this incredible cosmic tapestry, this magic that's happening all around you, that alone is a signal that you're entirely valuable. And insecurity and the feelings that we have where we don't feel worthy, they're the things that fall away. And when these things fall away, the truth is what's left. You don't need more in any kind of way to be truly valuable. Sure, you can collect stuff and you can enjoy material things, but there's a huge, huge difference between that and your true inherent value from just being here. There's nothing you could do or have ever done that can affect that or damage that or harm that, because it's formless, because it doesn't exist in the way that things that can be damaged and broken and messed about with. It's not of that world. You're before this world. So, as I say, I just wanted to speak from the heart on that, because we can get caught in so many games about the things that we need or the things we need do. And the truth is, it's already done. And when you create from that space, when you live from that space, you might be amazed how much beauty you bring into being. Yeah, because you're inherently beautiful as well as being inherently worthy. Right, team? I think that's it. These podcasts seem to be running into 6-7 minutes. That seems to be the sweet spot. But hey, reach out. Let me know what you hear in this. Huge love, team. See you soon.